La Liga has begun, and in, I would say, typical Rafa Benitez fashion, agree or disagree, it hasn't got off to a great start. And I'm not talking about Rafa Benitez, Liverpool of old, the heroic win in Istanbul. I'm talking about Rafa Benitez under Napoli, kind of flattered to deceive, a little hot and cold. This is why I questioned his hire at Real Madrid, but I'm not going to count my chickens before they've hatched, because I still think that Real Madrid, obviously I talk about this a lot, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but there was signs in that Real Madrid game that I wanted to highlight. One, people kind of, this is why Benzema is one of the most underrated players in the world. I know everyone talks about him moving every summer, but still, Ronaldo's seen as obviously the main factor in Real Madrid, which he is, but when he's not got Benzema there to take that front line further back, you notice the difference. Ronaldo has less space, and still they had 23 shots on goal. They should be scoring. They should be winning that game, especially with the possession. But when Benzema's not there, it just takes that different dynamic out. Benzema is a very good striker at taking the back line right into their box. This is something that Alan Shearer used to do so well in the Premier League. He would force defences right into their own box to allow midfield runners to come through, and I think Cristiano Ronaldo benefits more from that than you would actually think. If you go now and watch, you can see it clearly. Ronaldo makes those different runs that he can start to make a little bit deeper and get in behind defences rather than being kind of pressured and his space closed down. But as I mentioned, they still should have won this game. I don't think that Jesse is a great replacement for Benzema. He's still a talent, don't get me wrong, but this is why I didn't want Real Madrid to go with Bale through the middle, because I just don't think that they have the same direct ability to get the ball in behind as they do with Gareth Bale out in the wide areas. Yes, he didn't have a good season playing in wide right, but he's still a good attacking winger. He was fantastic at Tottenham. So for me, I mean, just in my perspective, I wouldn't have started Jesse. I would have put Ronaldo as a sole striker, similar to the way he plays with Portugal sometimes. Put Bale out on the left, put James Rodriguez out on the right to come in on his left foot and have Isco through the middle. But Rafa Benitez had different options, and obviously a 0-0 draw against newcomers Sporting just isn't a good result to start the La Liga. Ready to say the Premier League there? Oh my God, everyone would have went crazy. It's not a good way to start the La Liga campaign. But moving across to their rivals, Barcelona, exactly as I predicted. Do not look at the Super Cup as a direct example of how this game would have went, because it's a different kettle of fish. You're now going into the league. You're now looking at a team that they've had their couple of games to get their cobwebs away. Yes, they were embarrassed by Bilbao, and all credit to them, but I had my money firmly put on a Barcelona win, a 1-0 win for that fact. Luis Suarez getting on the back of a good move, good cross in from Jordi Alba. But similar to what I just mentioned there about Benzema, I think Barcelona suffer that same problem with Neymar. You watched time and time again last season when Messi was crowded out, when people started to close his space, what did he do? He looked for that outlet pass across the other side for Neymar to cut in onto his right foot. Talk about it time and time again, because it was a fantastic outlet for him, and I think that without him, they're missing that third leg of their tripod, you know what I mean? So I think that they will get better, and I think this was a crucial victory to still get the 3 points, despite the fact that they haven't been firing on all cylinders. Suarez still to get off the scoreline and not to concede. Without Piqué back there, they're going to have injury worries now for Busquets and Alves. I think Luis Enrique is going to be a little bit concerned with their defensive capabilities at the moment. Vermaelen, I thought, had a pretty good game, considering I've not seen him kick a ball in about 5 years, always injured. But it's good to see him back in there for Barcelona. So overall, I think Barcelona will be the happier team in this perspective, and Atletico Madrid also getting a narrow win for them, so they're off to a good start. But the main talking point, as we mentioned there, Real Madrid 0-0. What do you guys think? Do you think it should be crisis talks already at Real Madrid? I don't think I'd get that hasty already, but there is signs there that has to be worked on. Maybe when Benzema comes back. We know this tweet just went out from Benzema, firmly reinstating that he's staying put in Madrid, and all these disgraceful rumours that happen every single year. Benzema's going, he's not happy, he's this, he's that. He's still the starting striker. He always has been. I don't understand what the problem is. Ronaldo's going to score more goals than him. It's just the way Benzema plays, but people still take that as an instance that he wants to move. Well, he's clearly put the record straight there. What do you think of Real Madrid? What do you think of Barcelona? What do you think of Atletico Madrid? What do you think of the first weekend of La Liga football? Make sure to stay tuned. As I mentioned, there will be a new show coming soon on TYT Sports with another special guest that you guys know. Just going to tease it out there a little bit, so stay tuned to that in the next couple of weeks. We're working on getting that to you guys so that we can have a full panel discussion to talk about all the weekend's football and all its glory. Thanks guys, come back again.
We are the stories for generations.